Thank you, Mr. Sherman, for that lovely introduction. I'm happy to say that you're mentioned in the poem, and I'm happy to say that anybody that doesn't get to see this right away will be able to see it in the virtual bandstand concert this Thursday night, which also happens to fall on my daughter's birthday, so it's all good. I'd like to introduce Kevin Carroll to you. Kevin has been a student of mine since when he was in the first grade, and we found a rhythm somewhere in second grade, and one day he tells me that I was teaching something and he started to scat, and I said, I stopped teaching, and I went and got put on YouTube videos of Ella Fitzgerald and Mel Tormes, and so he knew what, that I knew what he was doing. So he's been scatting ever since I can remember, and he scats whole arrangements. It's a wonderful thing. So the inspiration for this was the 500 Hats of Bartholomew Cubbins by Ted Giesel, Dr. Seuss, and Ella Fitzgerald. So I thought, the 500 hats, what about the 500 scats of Kevin Carroll? And so that's how this poem was born. So with no further ado, we bring you the 500 scats of Kevin Carroll for Theodore Giesel and Ella Fitzgerald. The kingdom of Port North, right there on the bay, made its residents swell with their swing and their sway. Folks gathered each summer right down at the park for grand evening concerts just there after dark. They'd bring their strollers and blankets and such, spread out on the green. Oh, it was all too much. With ice cream from Sweet Shop, Rocking Horse, or Licks, they'd saunter on down for a musical fix. One day, as the mayor was walking along, a small Port North boy was caught singing his song. He sang it out loud, and he sang it out soft. When the concert was near ready, he could not turn it off. "Please stop," said the king, and the boy closed his mouth, but the song kept on coming. Of notes were no drought. He walked with the king right down to the park. "Stop singing, please, child," but the prospects were dark. The notes kept on coming. The notes did not stop. The notes ranged in sound from scale bottom to top. "Why aren't you stopping, child? I am the king." "I'm trying," he said, and his hands he did wring. He stopped up his ears, thinking that might be some help, but the notes found that way through this musical whelp. The king grew impatient. His frustration grew. "Do you know who is asking? I'm the king, that is who."
I know your majesty. Make no mistake. If I could stop singing, my knees wouldn't shake.
"Such impudent son. I shall call out the guard. Just simply stop singing. It can't be that hard." A crowd was now gathering among the duet. The king saying, "Quiet!" The song would not abet. They got nearer the bandstand. Don Sherman just looked. His baton stopped midair. To this tune, he was hooked. "This child," said the mayor, "will not stop his singing. No matter the ask, he just keeps on bringing." The band stopped their playing. The people stopped talking. King Mayor shrugged shoulders to the bandstand, kept walking. Don Sherman tilted his head, or to the side. And then came a grin that was so very wide. "This child, dear King Mayor, has brought us the tune for a tribute to you. We've been stuck on since noon." He sang it once more. He sang it out loud. "Got it," said Sherman. The lad stood so proud. "King Mayor, sweet master," he said with a grin, "our tribute is settled. Let the concert begin." The conductor then tapped his baton, and he raised it. His arms held like wings. Every music eye gazed in. When down came his arms, they came down just like that. And the young man continued to scat, 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 scat. At the end of the piece, at the end of the song, the mayor rejoiced. Joined everyone in song. Down at the bandstand, when the wind is just right, you can hear scatting breezes singing to the night.